痛みを感じろ。痛みを考えろ。痛みを受け取れ。痛みを知れ。痛みを知らぬ者に本当の平和はわからん。世界に痛みを。神羅転生。
Pain. Nagato Uzumaki. The false leader of the Akatsuki, but a founding member, having developed the organization for peaceful means with his best friend Yahiko and Conan, after the Hidden Rain village had been ravaged by the Second Great Ninja War. His parents were killed by Leaf Shinobi that were sent there by the feudal lords for war profiteering off the deaths and destruction of their village. His parents' death supposedly awakened the Rinnegan, and was later found by the legendary Sannin, Jiraiya the Toad Sage. Orochimaru, after seeing so many orphans of war, said they would be better off if we just put them out of their misery right now. Shall I kill these children? Of course, Jiraiya didn't let that happen. But that just goes to show what kind of world Nagato grew up in. Jiraiya stayed with the child orphans, training them and leaving them when they were strong enough, training them for 3 years. They later founded the Akatsuki for its original purpose: peace, negotiators. Nagato was later approached by a broken, a molded of this world Obito, who he revealed to them that he was the legendary Madara Uchiha. Yahiko rejected the offer initially for Nagato, but Nagato would soon learn his pain when he made a deal with Hanzo but was betrayed. Danzo and Hanzo captured Conan and forced Nagato to kill Yahiko, but Yahiko jumped into his friend's blade to save Conan. Danzo has always been an unlikable character. He helped Hanzo because he feared of a possible peace and alliance between the other nations. He wanted them to kill each other to keep the leaf on top. He also feared how powerful the Akatsuki were coming, and didn't like the idea of Hanzo and the Akatsuki teaming up. Hanzo, manipulated by his fear and loss of power, was convinced the Akatsuki were a threat, and wanted the Hidden Rain to be dragged into war, and disliked the non-violent way of the Akatsuki. Danzo also wanted to usurp Hiruzen as the next Hokage, and wanted all the advantages as he could get. Of course, this would lead to the cycle of hatred, and that Pain would jump Hanzo and kill him. This type of thinking would eventually get Danzo killed as well, causing more pain and war for the power of the Hidden Leaf at the 5 Kage Summit using Shisui's eye that he stole just before he ordered the end of the Uchiha clan, which leads to the more cycle of hatred, causing Sasuke to dedicate his life to killing his older brother Itachi, then also leading Sasuke to take revenge for Itachi after Obito manipulated Sasuke to kill Danzo. This is why Nagato went with the name Pain, because it was his pain that molded him into what came about of the Akatsuki's new plan to bring about peace through the domination of the shinobi world by capturing the tailed beast, creating an ultimate weapon, and forcing the other nations to create peace. This is the cycle of hatred that created Pain, and would challenge Naruto to his core that he would find a way to stop this cycle of endless violence. Nagato's goal was to attack the village's policies of war, to force peace through mutual understanding of annihilation, something similar that we have today in our own real world. So they all know pain, gain empathy, stop the needless, endless wars, of the cycle of hatred. But just like Obito's plan, Pain plan was putting a band-aid on a gunshot wound. It was a temporary fix, one brought about by fear that at the end of the series is what Sasuke was going to do.
もうすべての憎しみを一人だけで背負うことができる。忍びの問題は己自身で全て対処しきる。そう、俺の言う火影とは誤差と全ての闇を己の炎一つで焼き尽くし。
Naruto didn't even have an answer for Nagato initially. Nagato asked what Naruto would do to end the cycle of hatred. But there is no true everlasting peace. I mean, when Pain pins down Naruto, he asks him what his plan for peace and justice would be. Naruto says to kill him for what he did to his village. But Pain is bringing about justice for his village, his family that were killed by the Hidden Leaf. It's a perpetual cycle that Jiraiya tries to entrust to Nagato to find peace. Even Minato, in Naruto's seal, didn't know the answer and puts it onto Naruto to figure it out. Naruto actually inadvertently answers the question to Nagato on how to bring about peace. Naruto didn't even realize it, but Nagato pushed Naruto to his very limit. He killed Jiraiya, Kakashi, hurt Hinata, destroyed the village, killed countless in the village. Naruto even lost it when Hinata almost died. In pain, Naruto's vengeance got the better of him and unleashed the Nine Tails, proved Nagato right that his method of peace was the best there was. But after Minato's chakra awakened in the seal, rebuilt the seal and told Naruto that the masked man was using Nagato's pain, in which he was correct. Naruto was able to burden the pain for the sake of other lives, to not let the hatred or revenge consume him, to not kill Nagato, which leads to him using Rinne Rebirth on the village. It's also because of this support and his friends, Naruto is further able to handle the burden, because without it, he would just be like Pain and take revenge. I mean, if Minato wasn't there, he would certainly have been consumed by rage of the Nine Tails. Only after this is Naruto able to beg the Raikage to spare Sasuke for capturing B. Naruto would then be able to handle the burden of saving Obito and not killing him. He was also, at the end, willing to kill Sasuke by Sasuke's own sentiment. Because if Sasuke's will to die for what was literally Pain's plan, just with a different fear factor, then what would Naruto be able to spew his ideology? In the end, Pain could justify the lives he's taken and responsible for so-called greater good, that he would achieve peace even if he causes more pain in the process. But again, Nagato's solution was temporary. The world they live in went from Nagato having a moral dilemma for killing someone to save Yahiko, to be able to kill thousands for his own peace at the expense of theirs. Ignorance of the past keeps perpetuating the cycle. Men too prideful or broken to look at all the blood of the past because they think their pain is worse. Even after Naruto becomes the Hokage, years down the line, the peace achieved is fleeting, only due to the massive imbalance of power. The only reason they stay united is they fear another Otsutsuki threat. In our own world, the cycle of hatred is almost never even thought of what it actually is. If a country attacks another, commits atrocity, the country that was attacked feels justified to commit even worse atrocities in the name of their own justice. Ultimately, who is the final adjudicator in the so-called justice in the world we live in? We are the judges of our own sentences. They will be light on ourselves and heavy on each other. That is why Naruto couldn't bring back Sasuke the first time, because he was unwilling to see things from his perspective and only viewed it from his own, that Orochimaru would just steal his body. Of course, Sasuke knew he had 2 years, so he went anyway. That's the main reason why he couldn't get Sasuke to stay, because he didn't try to understand from Sasuke's perspective, to try to understand his pain. Naruto was never confronted by pain. He wouldn't have been able to stop Obito or Sasuke. Naruto learned to bear the burden of pain in order for peace, so there is no more endless killing, to see things from the same lens. With Naruto and Obito's shared dream of becoming Hokage, they gained acceptance. But it was the power and accomplishments, a willingness to understand, that got Naruto to talk no jutsu, put an end to Obito. Also a pain, because the payoff for both of these is the Rennie rebirth, the revival of the leaf, and Obito able to somewhat make up for the war, to find Sasuke, and to help him save the world.